It's go time. We are live. Round two of the Gamefaqs tournament. This is the final game of round two. Whoever wins this gets the final spot in the semifinals. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're close to the end. We're almost there to wrap up this amazing tournament. So many teams, man. So many teams. Such a pain to get this thing off the ground, but it's all coming together. We have the Orlando Magic belonging to Rising Phoenix, a GM who has been very anxious to see his team in action. Well, he's getting that tonight. Going up against the Chicago Bulls of Kirby, a fan favorite here in the Gamefaqs tournaments. Look at that matchup, Kyle Lowry. Or look at those rankings, 26th ranked for Orlando. Well, 26th, they made it this far. Lowry, Darren Williams, Jamal Crawford, Chris Copeland, Novak, Blake Griffin, Zach Randolph, Aldridge, and Plumlee all matching up. We saw Blake Griffin be single-minded, be dominant in his first game, taking over even with foul trouble. Chicago Bulls have a nice front court. Let's see how this thing turns out. Fire it up.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. For Chicago, we'll see where this team stands now, 11 games out of first place, and I'm sure they'd love to build a little momentum before the playoffs get underway. You hear a lot of talk, Shaq, about rookies hitting the wall. Think back now to your rookie season. Did you hit a rookie wall?
No, Ernie, on the court I was fine, but the travel does start to grind on you, especially the back-to-backs and traveling from East to West Coast. But on the court, I was what I am today. Superman!
Have you hit the TV wall at all?
Never, Ernie.
You never get tired of appearing on TV or
Never,
watching
Ernie.
games?
Never, Ernie.
You've never hit the wall?
No, Ernie.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for tuning in. For Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time.
We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls in their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. And the Bulls start out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Jay Crowder, Crawford out there with Williams. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Griffin in at the power forward. That's good.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. Despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength.
Here's Crowder. Takes the three. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Now here is Lowry. Kicks it to Aldridge. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Darren Williams. On the wing, Williams. Crowder kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Crowder. Here's Griffin. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Orlando on D. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. Outside Lowry.
Lowry trying to get by his man, but Darren Williams playing some stout defense. Good pass to Copeland.
Back to Lowry.
Back out to Lowry. Running out of time. Oh, he gets by Darren Williams. Pull up jump shot, but Plumlee was there to get in his way.
That's a huge part of
Good
what
defense.
they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Jay Crowder, a former second-rounder back in 2012 out of Marquette. Those Golden Eagles churn out some gamers, don't they?
They sure do. You think about Wes Matthews, Jimmy Butler, and Crowder is in that same mold. Strong and rugged, a physical defender, a smart player, and plays with a great motor and enthusiasm.
Enthusiasms.
And the second free throw, good.
And you look at Crowder, a combo forward, muscular frame, built like a tight end. In fact, he played power forward in college, but at 6'6", he's played the 3 in the pros.
One thing that's been apparent in these tournaments, especially this tournament, this season here, hitting free throws is huge because we've seen players go to the line a lot. If you don't got guys who can't hit free throws or who can hit free throws, you're in trouble.
Here's Aldridge. Got him.
Oh, Aldridge gets shut down.
And so here's Orlando. It's Crawford with the drive. He feeds it to Williams. Plumlee sets the pick for Williams. Back to Crawford. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Lowry kicks to Aldridge. Out to the wing. Now the pass to Lowry. The shot. Plumlee with the rebound.
Oh, good. Some missed shots here in his opening quarter. This might not be the highest scoring game. Nice transition bucket, though.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Lowry.
Lowry's been probing. He's been probing a lot early on. He seems like he's testing the defense out to see if they have any weaknesses he can exploit. I think a lot of these players in this tournament have been trying to test Darren Williams' aging legs.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line.
And Lowry gets a reward there in the and one opportunity.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
All right, fellas, I'll be back in a few minutes.
And about Orlando and their stars,
enjoy the game.
Is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now.
Here is Novak. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lowry kicks to Novak. Lets it go from deep. Griffin grabs the board. Here's Copeland. And again, Chicago. No good. Orlando leading by 4. Outer dishes to Williams. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. Here's Crowder. Offline with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Williams up on top. Now recovering. Williams passes to Crawford. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Lowry kicks to Copeland. Here is Novak. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Williams dishes to Crawford. Takes a shot at the elbow. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Randolph a screen. Now the feed to Novak. "13 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. And it's all knotted up.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Now let's quickly take a look at some stats for Blake Griffin. Night in and night out since the All-Star break, he's been totally in control, guys. Check out the numbers. He's around 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams kicks to Plumlee. Crawford up top. He has 7. Williams outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Novak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both good from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Williams passes to Griffin. He kicks it to Crawford. Here's Crowder. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 1.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
And here's Lowry. He's got 6. Novak dishes to Randolph. Pass to Copeland. And he gets the bucket. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Williams. Dishes to Plumlee. They set the screen. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And it's 9 points for Crawford. And for the Bulls, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, you just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
Now here's Williams following the miss by Zach Randolph. Now Crawford. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Magic also changing it up. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Plumlee. Thomas comes in for Blake Griffin. And Lucas subbed in for Williams.
All right, I'm back. I see Orlando's up only by 2 points, but Crawford's hit the free throw line, trying to extend that lead.
And so he makes
This
both from
is
the line.
indeed a low-scoring
At
game.
the free throw line, it's all about consistency.
Either both teams are
Same
terrible at
routine,
getting their
same
offense
trouble.
off, or both teams are good defensive teams.
James left side.
Like LeBron James a second.
His three-pointers off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Gordon's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Who's out here? Any heroes out here? Any bench heroes?
And Orlando has possession.
Want to see some Robbie Hummel
It's
or
a
Gary Neal
three-point
action?
game. Lucas kicks to Crowder. Thomas a screen. On the wing, Ben Gordon.
Oh yeah, Ben Gordon. He had a good game one. I remember that.
How about that?
Ben
Gets it
Gordon
off
sure did
right in
have
the
a good
face of
game
the big
one.
fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Ben Gordon has one of those
So
college
here's
hoops
Chicago.
faces too. Some of these
Franklin
players got that
passes to
college
James.
hoops 2K8 face
Good ball
going on.
movement here by the Bulls. Puts up a three. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his
Oh,
offense.
Crowder for three.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Orlando leading by three. Blair, the screen.
Are you ready for
In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Lucas.
Oh, Lucas knocks his man down. No foul,
Aldridge
but he
sends it back.
flops on the layup. And Lucas is another guy who had a good game one. I remember
Here's
too.
Franklin, defended by Gordon. Mozgov kicks to Franklin. There's the screen to the paint.
Nice
Off the
pass to
bench.
Mozgov.
Oh,
One-handed
there's the
jam.
one-handed jam.
That's how you get your team jump-started.
Angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Lucas kicks to Gordon.
Ben Gordon for three,
And the three
and he
ball
hits
is
it.
good.
Ben Gordon looking like the Ben
Gordon's
Gordon of
got
old
5
out here.
points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's the dish to Franklin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff
Lots of
race
free
is
throws.
shaping
More
up
free
out
throws
east.
incoming.
Taking a look at Chicago. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And checking out Orlando. They're much further down in the standings right now.
When I look at Orlando, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them, and that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Good point, Mr. Kerr. Good point. Won't argue with that. So I don't remember too much how the Bulls role players did, but I remember the Magic role players.
Juan Blair is undersized.
Were pretty good.
He's
They were
6'7",
pretty
playing the
effective.
Power forward spot, but he's wide. He's got great length, and he's extremely active on the offensive glass. Really has a nice
Decent
knack for
passing
finishing
going on
inside.
here. Good ball movement.
Here's Crowder. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
You know, he's been
Crowder's
off
a
his
little
game
trigger
this
happy,
quarter
but I
just
kinda
a
like
bit.
it.
Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
A nice shot by
An
Franklin.
inside shot.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And for Blair, the question marks have been more at the defensive end of the floor, Steve.
Well, yeah, because it's harder for him, Kevin. He just doesn't have that height. He's got the size and the strength, but not the height. So there's certain matchups that are tough for him. But I think overall, Blair's been able
That's
to
what I was
carve
just
out a
talking about,
nice
man. That
niche
guy,
and
he's
find
he's
a good
pulling the
role
trigger
for whatever
tonight,
club
but
he's been with.
in this tournament, you need that from your role players because a lot of times the stars, they don't show up for whatever reason or they struggle.
Inside.
You got to have your
One
role
by Gordon.
guys
5
being ready to
seconds
step up
separating
their
the shot
role.
and game clocks.
Play bigger parts than they do in the regular season. And Crowder has the ball again. He's going to take another
Here's
shot.
Crowder.
Doesn't make
No
that
good.
one, but he's thinking
Tried to
shoot,
get it
shoot,
going,
shoot
but
tonight.
the shots just have not dropped for him today.
James against Gordon. James wide open and no good trying to get that one.
All right, that's the first quarter.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Picked up a little
Magic
bit there in the
up
last few
front.
minutes. It
They're
started
up
out
by
really
4.
slow, but it picked up pace a little
And
bit.
we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
The end of the regular season is in sight. The Sacramento Kings.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what
Oh,
we've
is
seen
that
from
why
Orlando,
the
what do you
Bulls are wearing
guys-
those
How
uniforms?
about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're
They're the
knocking
Chicago
down the triple.
Toros or something?
And so in the game for the Magic, Jay Crowder out there with Griffin. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Williams. And it's Plumlee.
Oh, he almost lost the ball there.
And
Gets it back
And
up.
let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with
Inside the
Doris.
Mozgov.
Doris?
Nice pass out to Novak.
Coach Tom Thibodeau worked
But
with
Crowder's all
Clippers
over
coach
him.
Doc Rivers in Boston for many years, and they remain close friends.
Ooh,
often
Lowry.
sharing notes.
Nice way to
Rivers said
attack
of
the
Thibodeau,
basket.
He's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he
Good
holds
form,
them
Lowry.
together.
Good
It's
form.
his system, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin.
He makes his players believe, Doris. That's something they both share in common. Thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Chicago. Chris Copeland comes in for Jamal Franklin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lowry against Williams.
Those dribble moves. Look at that.
Gordon with a
He's trying that same move over and over.
Shot off the pick.
Crawford.
Crawford, no luck.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin off.
I've not seen Aldridge or Randolph do much, although I did miss that big chunk of the first quarter. So,
Good, and Aldridge
for all I
gets
know,
the
they could have been
assist.
snapping during
Easy
that
little
time.
jump
But
shot
for
for
what I've
him
seen,
right
I have
there,
not
guys.
seen either guy do very much so far.
Gordon with the screen for Williams. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Gordon. The tray.
Gordon for three.
That's good.
Money.
Gordon's got 8 points.
Man,
That's
8
like a
points already
layup
from
for
Ben
him.
Gordon. Look
He's
at
just
that.
wide open out there.
Ben Gordon was a great pick for your bench. I'm really impressed with how well Ben
Averaging
Gordon is
6
doing.
points per contest. Outside Lowry. It's hauled in by the Magic. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist. by
Gotta say,
Williams.
Rising Phoenix has put
And that's
together
13 points for Jamal Crawford.
A large
a
part
pretty
of
decent
what they've been
team.
able to do here is centered around his offense.
Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Lowry drives in. Here's Randolph.
And
he
there's
banks
Zach
it
Randolph
in.
cleaning up those
Randolph's
boards.
got 4 points this quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going.
Kirby's team, or
That
Kirby's
allowed him to
team,
be
is
the
more like
first
a
guy to
traditional
it
team
and
to
get
output
the
the other. I like to
Gordon
usually
dishes to
focus on my
Williams.
big men first. I like that Zach
Back to
Randolph
Gordon for 3.
Aldridge
And
combo.
again,
But
it's
man,
Orlando
I'm
with
just
the
really,
3.
look at this. Look at Ben Gordon. I really
This is
love
what
the role
happens when
players
he
the
gets on a
Magic
roll.
has.
You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
Kicks to Randolph. Lowry against Williams. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lowry. Shoots from the corner. Randolph can't hit. Magic leading by 6. Gordon the pass to Williams. Feeds to Crawford. No one near him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Lowry kicks to Aldridge. Passes it it to Novak. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Randolph missing again.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Williams dishes to Gordon.
Magic starting to pull away a little bit here. Can they get up 10? No, probably loses it.
It's going to be out of
But the
bounds.
Magic get it back.
Will retain possession.
Fine, it's good. Everything's okay.
Outstanding second halves of the season offensively. Here are the best among them. Second, LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, that's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. Game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yeah, it's almost like you've got to pick your poison. Either you leave other areas of the floor open and put some extra bodies down low, or you risk one of these guys running wild on you.
Turnover. Bulls on the attack.
Lowry with the
I think you got to go to your big men. You got to go to Marcus Aldridge, Zach Randolph. You got to get those guys hot, get those guys involved. And that's what Aldridge takes a shot right there to get done, but it doesn't work out for them.
They're on a 10-2 run here. The kick out to Williams.
Oh, Blake Griffin almost turns the ball over. Blake Griffin has not had his mark either yet in this game. I mean, compared to that game one.
This one for three. Novak grabs the board. Bulls trail by 8.
But maybe Blake Griffin's conserving his energy.
Lowry passes to Randolph. Williams against Lowry. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Darren Williams. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon.
Oh, nice inside pass. Gordon with the miss, but Blake Griffin gets the rebound and one opportunity right here.
This game, guys. One team going all out,
This is I was saying something just as I was calling him out. He shows him and says, "Hey, Callens, what you talking about, man? We're just getting started.
Always among the league leaders, and his
Just getting started.
Strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable."
You know, Blake Griffin gets up so high, he's created some debate, in fact, on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
You know, I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to throw it through the goal. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Got to control it.
You got to, yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
You know what? I just want to get a close look on this uniform to see if they are the Spanish variant. Yep, Los Bulls. That's why they're wearing them. So I did not screw up. I did not. Let's see. I didn't accidentally pick these. That's pretty cool though, that 2K would do something like that. I think 2K needs to start throwing the alternate uniforms as well. I mean, I know you can choose them, but I think they should start just making the computer, or at least give you a setting to make the computer automatically put in the alternate uniforms and such. Like you should be able to choose how many uniforms you want the computer to cycle through in the rotation. And then you can choose like a frequency maybe.
As he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Because in my player, I don't think you ever get to see alternate uniforms. I'm not sure about that, but I don't think you do.
And once he gets a step on the guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, Darren Williams has dealt with ankle issues that have held him back a notch from the level we saw in Utah. But when he's right, I think he's still one of the best point guards in the game.
Aldridge left side. Back to Lowry. Into LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, strong finish by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And Williams so tough to handle because Clarkie can pass, shoot, and drive.
Yeah, and he has that killer crossover, too.
Oh, and then Aldridge going inside of getting the foul.
For Chicago, they have gone 5 of 7.
It's looking like the big men of Chicago are finally starting to come alive here.
As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And I guess, you know, some of the blame for Blake Griffin not having the same type of game he had in the first game probably goes to the fact that he is going up against Zach Randolph and Marcus Aldridge. I mean, that's a tough combination. Crawford trying to get fancy.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, turnover.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Heads up play by Mason Plumlee.
The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Lowry kicks to Aldridge. To the left side wing.
Novak, oh, like he was going to put that 3 up, but he decided against it.
Here is Novak, guarded by Crawford. Randolph can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some.
Oh, yeah, Zach Randolph is struggling a little bit, but look at those 8 rebounds. That's pretty nice. Ooh, there you go.
It's good. He'll go to the line. So for the Magic, Blair comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Thomas subbed in for Ben Gordon. For Orlando, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Well, collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Lowry dishes to Copeland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Copeland's got 7.
He needed that. The Bulls needed that 3 really bad.
Like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside Williams. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. Thomas passes to Williams. Crawford outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that's 21 points for Jamal Crawford.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Chicago calls timeout. Jamal Crawford really making a difference here.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
So both teams making some changes here. Defended by Lucas. That's good.
You know, he's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
Magic leading by 10. Blair, the screen. Lucas kicks to Blair. The kick out to Williams. Back to Lucas. Williams attacking. Shot is blocked, but he gets it back. And a miss there on the
In and out.
Bulls have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter. Right.
Magic got to make some moves here. They got to get some points on the board here. You want to go into that third quarter. You want to come out of the half within striking range.
In the corner, it's James. Out to the right wing. Franklin,
nice pass to James. Inside pass. Reverse layup. And one opportunity. Oh, I'm looking at that OKC San Antonio Spurs score right now. 130 to 86. That's ridiculous.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Blair, the screen. Lucas, the pass to Blair.
Deron Williams has the ball. He has not said or done much in this game. Going for a mid-range shot there. He hits the long 2.
And the Magic lead by 9. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Defended by Lucas. Foul call that
nice
time.
Drive.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. 3rd in opponent field goal percentage, 6th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
I'm most impressed with their defense, Clark. You talked about the opponent's field goal percentage. That stat is so impressive. But what they try to do is take offenses out of their rhythm, out of their flow. And they do that by attacking the passing lanes, pressuring the ball as much as possible, and then trying to block shots at the rim as well.
Magic leading by 8. Blair, the screen, tipped away.
Oh, he loses the ball. Mozgov is running on the fast break. And Mozgov with the slam dunk. Outrunning John Lucas somehow.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the
Heads
steal.
up play, and the Bulls are certainly within striking distance. They got a legitimate chance to tie this game up before the half.
Defensively ready to react and make a play.
Takes a 3, and James pulls it down.
Man rebound by
For
James.
Chicago, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter.
This
on
Bulls
field
bench
goal
right now is
attempts.
playing some hardy basketball. Tough defense,
Some
getting
nice ball
turnovers,
here by
running on the
Chicago.
break.
They set the pick. Off the
James,
screen.
long two, in and
Here's
out.
Aldridge.
But look at Aldridge getting the
Rebound by
rebound. Oh,
Williams.
he doesn't get it to go.
Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Darren Williams to take control here. Needs to show some leadership, some veteran
Thomas sets the
leadership.
screen for Williams. Thomas inside.
Bounces the
Williams
ball
with a
off the
clean
face
look.
of his
And
opponent.
misses it off the right side of the
Luckily,
rim.
he gets it back,
Bulls
though,
trail
but
by
the shot's
6.
no good.
Pass to Franklin. In the corner.
Franklin, James is open.
Takes the 13-footer.
Moves inside, gets a little
Nice
closer, and
jump
takes a
shot.
nice close jump
James
shot.
has got 5 points so far.
Bulls only down 4
Now a
points.
timeout called by Orlando. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
There's the feed to Crowder. Blair, a screen on James. Can't get it to go.
Another miss for Orlando.
And here are the
Chicago
Bulls
can
now.
put this down to a
They're on a
2-point game here.
13-5 run here. Pass to Mozgov. James outside.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do here? Try to get those
Just
2
5 on the
points.
clock. Dishes it to Franklin.
Franklin for 3.
Another
And he
three
hits the
for
3-point shot. 1-point game for Chicago. What a comeback here to close out
Orlando's
this
gone
half.
6 of 14 with the
Can they
field
get one more
tonight,
stop?
Just a little over 40%. Blair, the screen. The dish to Thomas. Good. The
Nice
assist for
2-point
Williams.
shot by Thomas.
Thomas got his first 2 points.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise
They'll
up
get it
and
back
take
to a
the jump
1-point
shot.
game here. We'll see. They're going to run the clock down and take the last shot.
Shot is good off the
Good
back
jump
of that
shot.
end. He's got 7.
Orlando still has a chance to push that lead up a little bit. They got to hurry fast. They got to hurry. Darren Williams has it. Going to make a move. Makes a move. Getting inside. Going for a layup.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to
Gets the
line and
contact.
shoot
Gets the
2.
foul. Great
The
job.
defense looking to
But
protect
great
the
job
rim
by
at
Chicago
all
to
costs.
close this gap. I thought they could get the game within maybe 6 points, 8 points. It'd be in great shape. But right now, I mean,
Well, he's become one of the most dependable
looks like they're
free
going to
throw
have a
shooters around,
3-point
about
deficit here.
82% on the year.
You know, even in games
Which would
where
be
he
great
hasn't been at
considering
his
the fact
best
they were
this
down
season,
10 points
he
and
still
in
managed to get it
danger
done at the charity stripe when he gets
of
his
possibly getting blown
opportunity.
out.
And the first half ends
Great
in a
job
close one.
by the Chicago Bulls bench.
Magic lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago.
Kirby should be
back
very
in a
proud
moment.
right now.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
When when you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Crawford. He's got 21 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
All right, I'm going to check the stats here real quick, as I like to do. Chicago Bulls, Kyle Lowry with 8 points here, only 1 assist. Larry Drew with 7 points. Copeland with 7. Franklin, 6. But yeah, check this out. I mean, Marcus Aldridge, 4 points, 2 rebounds. What the hell is that, man? What is that? Zach Randolph, 4 points. Come on, son. You got 8 rebounds, which is great, but what's this? What? Randolph and Aldridge really got to step it up. The coach should be ripping them a new one back there. A horrible first half. That's really unacceptable from those two guys. Got Crawford here with 21 points. Wow, 21 points from Crawford. That's crazy. In the first half, this man had 21 points. And Ben Gordon, 11 minutes, 11 points. That's efficiency for you folks. Carter with 7. And Blake Griffin not doing anything. So this game is not a game for the big men at all. This is all guards here today. All right, so once again, I'll be back in a few minutes, folks. Enjoy the game.
Magic leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Lowry out there with Chris Copeland. Then there's Steve Novak, and it's Randolph in at the 4 spot. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. To the left wing, kicks it to Aldridge. The 15-footer feeds it to Copeland. He dishes it to Lowry. Passes it to Copeland. Back to Lowry. In low to Aldridge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The first one falls. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Orlando leading. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Crawford. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lowry kicks to Copeland. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Puts up the baby hook. ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, he has 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Well, you know, he understands the value of those easy points. Also, getting the opponent into foul trouble. I mean, those are big. Those are the little things that will add up for a team trying to get a victory.
5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. The putback and the slam by Blake Griffin. And the Magic lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug of war, back and forth affair. But if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
Poked loose. Griffin with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Pushing it up. Crawford kicks to Plumlee. Not really his range, and it's off target.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here. Blake Griffin, arguably the top posterizer in the game. Opponents don't like being embarrassed, and they'll take a hard foul on him if need be. Some have said that Griffin needs to retaliate for his own well-being. He's got to go back at some of those guys.
Crawford, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams against Lowry. Here's Randolph, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
It's Williams with the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Here's Copeland. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Crawford. From deep.
All right, we're back. Just in time to see Crawford. Oh!
Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Wow, he got a foul for that. What a beautiful looking putback, but no go.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Chicago has taken the lead by 1 point.
Now here is Lowry.
Will Randolph and Aldridge step up, do their part?
Here's Copeland, guarded by Crawford. Clock at 6. Lowry drives in. Here's
Inside
Randolph.
shot for
That's
Randolph.
coming off an assist from
Probably the
Lowry.
best look he's had all night.
Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Oh, look at Darren Williams.
Shot is
Oh,
off.
he misses
Aldridge
it.
with some nice D.
You know, I'm starting to
Giving
think
them
Darren
little to
Williams is
nothing
just
at the offensive end. I can't
he's
put it
just
any other way.
not the same player, man. He's not good enough
Lowry with the ball.
to
Williams
start in
picks
this
him up.
tournament, perhaps. Maybe that's a little harsh to say.
Over these
But,
last 10 games on the Magic
man, he's
schedule,
looked like one of the
this
worst
is how
point
they
guards
stack
we've
up right
seen
here. 4th in steals.
in this
10th
thing.
and fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top
I'll
half
say
of
it's a
the
little
league
better than maybe
distributing
what
the
Zach Levine
basketball as
did,
well.
but
Not too shabby. Room for improvement, but
man, Darren Williams got to step up.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Another miss from
Misses, and the
Darren
try spell
Williams.
continues.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of
Not helping his
surprising
team.
it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
And Copeland kicks to Novak.
Oh, looks to shoot it. He's gonna have to shoot it.
Count it from 12.
And he makes that shot over Darren
Novak's
Williams.
got
Big
his
size
second basket
advantage
of
for
the night.
Novak.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Plumlee sets the pick for Williams.
Williams gonna try
In the
again.
corner, it's Crawford.
Nice kick out, but Crawford got covered too quickly. Back to Williams is wide open for three. He's got to hit this.
Chicago
No,
grabs
he
the
misses
miss.
that three-point
He's been
shot.
anything but his usual self this quarter.
1 for 9,
been
Darren
ugly to
Williams.
see.
But he does have
Good
9
try by
assists. You know, I didn't know he was passing the
And
ball
a
that
foul on
well.
the
So
shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
it's not all
Crawford
bad for
picks one
Darren
up.
Williams. 9 assists is
Zach
really
Randolph
impressive
is
at this
a
point in the
terrific
game.
rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
Free throw good, Randolph. And Randolph, now 33 years old, had that knee injury a couple seasons back.
Yeah, his rebounding remains excellent, but you know, we've seen his scoring wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Not quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective player.
And Zach Randolph drops them both. You talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element, part leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He can get busy. Boy, I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of contact. He gets to the rim. Whenever you lose contact, if you're guarding him, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out, Kevin, you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be a off-the-charts athlete.
He wears on his opponent,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies?
You're right.
And that's how he played.
Yeah.
But Griffin had a little room to work there.
Here's Griffin, rejected by Randolph.
Oh, blocked by
I think
Zach
the lead
Randolph.
they've built here,
Nice
guys,
block.
is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Lowry kicks to Novak. Lets it go. And again, Chicago. No good.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Crawford. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up, and he's lethal either way. And that high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's doing work down there because he understands how to use that wide base of his to get separation. He didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Outside Lowry. Aldridge left side. Can't hit.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Mozgov comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Jamal Franklin in for Chris Copeland. And he makes both free throws. The Magic trail by 8. Williams kicks to Griffin. Now the pass to Crawford. Picked by Griffin. Crawford dishes to Griffin. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Griffin's got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And here's Lowry. 13 points in the game. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lowry. No good. Great D that time from Griffin. And Crawford with the basket on the assist from Crowder. That's now 26 points for Crawford.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Lowry against Williams. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Williams, here we go, from 12 feet out. And it's Orlando with another.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Now Lowry out left to the wing. Here's Franklin. Pass to Novak.
Novak for 3.
And the shot is good. Novak's
Got a
That
celebration.
becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They
Wolves
gotta get
have
more
control of
intense.
this game.
Williams
They have
kicks to
wrestled
Crawford.
control from the Magic.
Now Griffin inside.
Doesn't look like giving it up anytime soon, but there's Blake Griffin
Solid on the one hand
with an
throw down
answer.
there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Lowry with the ball. He's got 13. Here's Aldridge. Again, Chicago.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
1:43 left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Crawford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I like the way they've gotten to the foul line throughout the game, guys. Those are important points.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford.
Good making that free throw there.
Changing it up here.
Orlando.
He makes
Oh,
1 of 2 that
no.
time. The Bulls leading by 4.
These free throws, they'll come back and bite you. You don't know them. You've seen it happen too many times already.
Here's Franklin.
Franklin got
He's
space to
guarded by
operate,
Thomas.
but he gets rejected.
And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And a foul.
More
on
free
the
throws
shot.
for
Got him
Orlando.
on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job getting to the line tonight.
And the first one drops. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good from Crowder. 1:16 left to play in the third. Lowry passes to Franklin. Back to Lowry. Left side Lowry.
Oh.
Off target there with the little leaner. Orlando's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Can Chicago tie it up
Lucas
here?
Dishes to Gordon. The feed
Gordon's
to
been the man
to tie.
early on.
No good off the front iron.
It's been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
There's the pick. James with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and it's James missing. Orlando trailing here. And Blair kicks to Thomas. Magic moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. And James pulls it down.
10 seconds to
Now
get the
here's
shot off.
Lowry. 13 points in the game. And that one.
Nice.
Lowry's got 15 points.
Lowry playing really good tonight.
7 seconds left to play in the third. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Good shot,
Big
good
moments
shot.
for them to end the quarter as he
We got a
gets the
close
buzzer.
game here. Got a
Talk
close
about
game going into the fourth
maximizing
quarter.
Every last possession you've got, right there, it was done.
Tune in next Sunday, March 29th. James Harden and the Oklahoma City Thunder hit the road for a duel with the Phoenix Suns. Live from U.S. Airways Center. Don't miss it.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Chicago leading. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Blair is out there with Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Gordon. And it's Lucas in at the 1. To the wing right side. Here's Copeland. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
And here is Lucas. Gordon the pass to Thomas. Fades. And Orlando again with the bucket. The Bulls shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lowry kicks to Randall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Orlando needs to do a better job guarding against Randolph.
He's got 13 rebounds and a block.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
Oh,
Free throw good, Randall. Chicago
good free
making a
throw,
switch
good
here.
free throw.
Novak's checked in. And Randolph drops them both. The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. Ben Gordon on the wing to take the lead. Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York. You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And Blair kicks to Thomas. That's good. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Randolph, a screen on Lucas. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Blair, a screen on Randolph. Lucas dishes to Blair. The 10-footer.
Oh,
Crowder,
no good, no good.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think
Still
that's
a
good
close
word to
game,
describe
still
it.
anyone's
The
game.
basket is looking awfully
So that
small
three-point
tonight.
make and take.
Another shot.
Confident
Take
in
and make,
both
I
on
should
the
have said.
three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Excellent three-point shot there.
Trail by 5.
This game is definitely all
Lucas, the
about
pass
the
to
guards, the swingmen. The bigs have not been doing a whole lot.
Here's Blair. Takes it into
But
the
Blair
deep
tries to
lane
make a
and
change to
converts the
that.
layup.
Getting a nice inside layup.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Lowry.
Remember when Dejounte Blair was supposed to be the future? Like,
Pass to Randall.
people were saying he was going to be the successor and he was going to be the Spurs' future guy. And
Lowry's got his third
what happened to
assist
that?
on
It's
the
just
night.
kind of
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter.
falling
Pretty
off.
good numbers coming out of the break. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Blair, the screen. Gordon goes in. So the whistle blows
Oh,
on the
good.
shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Blair playing hard right now, though.
That free throw missing. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Cole Aldrich. Orlando also making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Thomas. Crawford comes in for Ben Gordon. And it's Williams in for Lucas. And he's good on the second.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Lowry kicks to Aldridge. 17-foot shot on the way.
No go. Williams gets the
Magic trail by
rebound.
4.
Throws it up. Crawford making moves. Back to Williams.
Williams dishes to Crowder. Back to Williams. Crawford
I feel like
outside.
Darren Williams and why I'm taking. Nope.
Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
What the hell was that?
Orlando's gotten off to
Terrible
a 0 for
shot.
2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Crawford. No good on
Man,
the
a
three.
lot of misses. A lot of bricks are
Bulls
being
leading
thrown
by
up there.
4. Aldridge with a screen on Williams to the right side. And Copeland kicks to Randolph. Out of
This
bounds,
poor
Orlando
inside
takes
pass.
possession.
Come on,
Boy,
man.
did they ever make a mess out of that one. A
Can't be making
terrible
passes like that.
And Orlando making a
No
change
better than
here.
that.
Plumlee's checked in.
What's wrong with these
The
guys?
Magic trail by 4. Crawford passes to Williams. Crawford right side. Griffin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Zach Randolph
Check
only
out the
getting his
game for
first
Blake
foul there.
Griffin. 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
That one is no good. Chicago leading by 3. Copeland dishes to Lowry. Aldridge down low. The turnaround Jay, and Darren Williams pulls it down. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dishes it to Crawford. Williams kicks to Crawford. Plumlee sets the pick for Crawford. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Crawford's got 29 in the game.
You know, as soon as
1
he
point
got it
game
open,
here.
he let it fly. That was a big shot there.
Lowry passes to Randall. Griffin with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. That puts them in the lead. And that's 13
Wow,
points for
Orlando's
Cleveland.
taking the lead again.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin,
Someone's got to
this game,
step up. Someone's got to
this
take
game, as
over this
close as it's
game.
been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why
One of
not?
these star players needs to
Magic
play
have
like
gone
their
5 for 9
namesake,
from the field
play
in
like
the
a
final
star,
quarter so far.
and win this game for their team.
Griffin
We're not
sets the
seeing
screen
any of the
for
stars
Crawford.
step up in this
Back
one.
to Griffin. Stolen by Randolph.
It's all the unsung heroes. I guess Lowry had a pretty
Outside
good game.
Lowry.
You could count him as a star.
The dish now
But
to
I mean,
Copeland.
these big men are really not doing anything.
Novak,
Novak,
gets the 2, and
long
right on
2,
target.
almost a 3.
And it's a
Nails that shot
3-point
down.
Chicago lead.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Williams dishes to Crawford. Crawford left side. This one for three. And Williams
Oh,
with
and
the basket
Darren
on the
Williams
assist
wakes
from
up
Crowder.
from his slumber.
Crowder's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He wakes up to hit a
Chicago's
big
gone 1 of 3
three-point
from
shot.
outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
High
Chicago
game, and you
calls
see that
timeout.
time. It's 5:45. We're getting into the clutch zone here. Things are going to get very interesting.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Outside Lowry. From outside the arc, Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. Kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Williams. Wide open. Rebound by the Bulls.
Williams can't hit another
Aldridge is
shot
back.
there.
Rebound
Can't make
number
it
8
happen
now on the
twice.
night. Feeds it to Copeland. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Ooh.
Rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that. Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Now Plumlee. Crawford, no one around him. They get it back. And
Nice
that one's good.
rebound
Griffin.
and nice put back by Blake
Griffin's
Griffin.
got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's how you do
Those
it.
are key baskets. And
We need a
know
lot
he can
more of that,
deliver down the
Blake.
stretch.
Williams
We want to
against
see the
Lowry.
stars be stars tonight out here.
And Copeland kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
Come on, Zach Randolph. Go to work. Do your thing. Do the Zebo thing.
Here's Randolph. It's hauled in by the Magic. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first
Fearless
of a
drive.
2-game homestand.
Getting himself a couple of free throws. Hey, don't bite me. Gotta sit down, buddy. Hey, stop.
And that one
The
falls,
make,
and that
a
puts
good
them up
make.
by 1 point. And both free throws good from Crowder. Here's Lowry.
Good job, Crowder. 2-point game. 4 minutes to go, folks.
In low to Aldridge.
Nice,
That's
beautiful
it, coming off
pass
an
to
assist from
Aldridge
Lowry.
for an easy layup.
Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he's having a great
That's the
half
kind of
here.
setup these guys are going to
Exactly
need
the
in this game
opposite
to
of
get these
the
bigs
first.
going.
And
These
Williams,
bigs
here
have
we
to get
go.
going here if they want to win this.
Crawford passes to Williams.
Oh, Darren Williams, another wide open 3-point shot attempt and another miss. Look at Plumlee trying to clean it up. Can't do it.
Randolph's got rebound number 17, if you can believe
Darren
that.
Williams got to hit
Lowry
that
with the
shot,
ball.
man.
Williams picks him up.
Randolph trying to go to work
Shoots
again.
from the baseline, and that one
Another
goes
miss
off.
from Randolph.
Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Left side Williams. They swipe it.
Careless pass by Darren Williams. Trying to be cute out there. He throws the ball away.
Outside Lowry. He dishes it to Copeland.
Only one of these teams will make it to the semifinals. Nice! Cold-blooded 3-point shot.
That's too dangerous a shooter.
Wow,
Ball behind the
Copeland.
arc.
Crawford is screen on Lowry.
What a nice 3-point shot that is.
Knocked loose.
And stolen by Lowry. And they're on the fast break. Copeland's trailing, but Lowry takes himself. Easy
Lowry's got
layup.
16 here in the second half.
I
Not
think they
good
need to get
news for the
much
Orlando
more
Magic.
disruptive defensively.
They might need to take a timeout here. They got to get something going. Darren Williams has to play better. He has to be steadier with that basketball. Cannot afford to throw it away.
Once again, off the mark,
3-point miss.
Orlando.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Blake Griffin, your time is now.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on
And
the
Blake
shot
Griffin
on
has
trip to the line
5
to
fouls.
shoot
He's in
2.
trouble getting fouled out here.
Look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. He's got 24 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 6. Williams kicks to Crowder.
Blake Griffin going down low. He's trying to work here. Pass off to Crowder.
Passes it to Williams.
Oh, Williams!
And so
A
we
great
have
little
trip
move
to the
there.
line. Officials saw the contact.
A little
Give
crossover,
it to
and
two.
Williams gets some free throws.
Quite able to lure the
That was a
defense
good
into
play.
fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing
But
fouls
only
here.
2
The
minutes
first one
remaining.
falls.
Will it be possible for the Magic to get this lead back within 2 minutes?
And both free throws good for Williams.
How big was that? I mean, he's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Lowry kicks to Aldridge.
Aldridge, the little flip shot,
To the rim for the layup.
and he gets that to go.
14 points here
Wow.
in the second half.
He's such a well-rounded offensive
What an
player.
athletic looking shot from the big man there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they have 100 points. If you're a believer in Lawler's Law,
1:56 left in the
that
fourth
means
quarter.
Chicago will win this game. We'll find out. 6 points in 2 minutes. Can the Magic do it? Can they get some big shots here?
There's Crawford with the 3. And it's
Crawford with a
the play was
3-point
Williams.
shot right out of the
Williams
gate.
has got assist number
No
10
time
tonight with that
wasted.
last one.
That's how you stage your comeback. Great coaching job there. Pull up that play.
A minute 50 left in the game. Randolph sets a screen for Lowry. Novak outside. Another
But
three
Steve
points for Lowry.
Novak with a cold-blooded
Really done a nice job
three-pointer of
taking
his
advantage
own.
of his opportunities in this half.
And that just dampens the spirits of your Orlando Magic after you got that nice three-point shot off.
Griffin a screen on Lowry. It's
Darren Williams is a
with the
wide
drive.
open lane.
That one's good.
Novak did not come to
Williams has got
help.
20 points.
And his shots
And
are
wow,
dropping
Darren
right now.
Williams
This
has
quarter
20
been
points all of
very
a sudden.
kind
Where
to
did
him.
that come from? He
Chicago's
was
got
playing
3 of their
horribly.
6 3-pointers to
But he
fall.
has managed to give himself 20 points here.
Randolph sets a screen for Lowry. Shot off the
Aldridge
screen.
wide open long two, no
Aldridge,
good.
no up.
Blake Griffin with the rebound.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent
Nice
ball
pass from
movement.
Crawford.
See that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching
And
other guys
Crowder
play, and I know Steve enjoys
getting
that
the
too.
and one
That's the best part of the
opportunity.
game. A five-man team game where the ball
He could make
moves
this a two-point
so
game
much
right here with this free
unselfish
throw.
play. It's beautiful to watch.
Oh, and he misses. What is going on with these missed free throws? They're
Lowry
killing their
against
chances, just taking that gun and shooting themselves in the foot. Aldridge turnaround jump shot good, and I think he got fouled there. The referee did not call it. But it looks like there was a lot of contact. And look at Aldridge. Look how much he stepped up here. 4 points in the first half, 16 points in the second. I called him out. I said, hey, you guys got to step up here. Aldridge has done just that. And Blake Griffin as well is stepping up to the
Seeing that
table.
red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
He now has 14 points.
Chicago's gotten the three-point
This is a
shot
clutch
16
moment
times
here.
tonight, 7
What's
times
going to
they've hit,
happen?
9
Who's going to
times they've
win?
missed. Randolph a screen on Williams. Novak the pass to Lowry. He feeds it
Who's going to be the hero? Novak for three.
Darren Williams
No good.
grabs the miss. The Magic shooting.
Orlando has a
55%
shot.
in the
They got a
fourth.
shot to
They
tie
are
it up.
executing late. Crowder. And that one
Crowder
goes
with
in as
another
he is
and
fouled.
one.
It'll be 3
Another
points as
and
he
one. He
converts at
ties the
line.
game up. And he gets free throws. And look how hyped this
That's
man
beyond
is.
huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Look at the emotion. Crowder, the unsung hero in this game. Can't hit these free throws, though. That has been killing them all game.
He knocks down
And number
the
99
clutch
hits the free throw to give his team the lead. 29 seconds to
Getting
go.
the free throw line. You know, when the game's
Rising
close, you want
Phoenix's
your guys
team
in
has the
clutch like
1-point
that.
lead here with 29
Chicago calls
seconds.
timeout.
Kirby's team has had the lead for the last several minutes. They've done well with it, but just these last few possessions here have allowed the Magic to come back. Who is going to be the hero? who is going to step up. Just like the last game, we're going to have a very close finish here.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's Lowry trying to go to work on Darren Williams, trying to expose that matchup. Aldridge, another wide open shot, and Aldridge drains that jump shot with no hesitation, no sweat.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're losing by 1. There's 21 seconds.
We are seeing some caliber, high caliber professional player right now.
Although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot at an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
And Plumlee kicks to Crawford.
They got to hit their shot going here. Crowder, will Crowder take the last shot? He's been the hero all game. Will he be the man that... No, Darren Williams has it. Looks like Darren Williams is going to take this last shot. Darren Williams backs out for 3. He misses it. That's it. It is over. Chicago Bulls with the 1-point win. Darren Williams, who has struggled all night to be consistent, took it upon himself to be that guy to get the last shot. I thought maybe they'll go to Blake Griffin.
Well, LaMarcus, we saw you take the hit and play aggressively in getting to the line. Is that something that just sort of happened the way this one played out, or is that more of a focus a coach wants to see from you?
Yeah, I think, I definitely worked on it. I think I'm definitely, have, more confidence in it now, so, I'll do it more.
Playing physically in the post, always important. LaMarcus, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.
What a great finish. This is 2 in a row now. 2 great finishes in a row. Kyle Lowry, tip the hat off to him. Well-deserved player of the game. Played great at point guard today. Darren Williams actually did wind up having a decent game, but he struggled just so badly there at the shooting. And Kyle Lowry really exposed him. 25 points, 6 assists, 1 rebound. He was just too fast, a little too slick, a little too aggressive for Darren Williams, who struggled all tournament to contain these guards. He struggled to get his offense off. Lowry was sharp tonight. Check out the stats here. Lowry, 25 points, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers. Aldridge, that's a great turnaround. I mean, he had 4 points in the first half, guys. 4 points. They ended with 22 and 8. Zach Randolph with 14 and 18. Now that's a stat line. He also stepped it up here in the second half. Good percentages for both of them as well. Novak, he did very well. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 for 5 3-point shooting. Copeland chipped in where he needed to chip in. In 9 minutes, Drew had 7 points, which is pretty good. Pretty good overall, all-around effort for the Chicago Bulls. Jamal Crawford, though, he was definitely the star for the Magic tonight. 32 points, 5 assists. Darren Williams, he did manage to get 20 points, but it was 6 of 18 shooting. But you cannot balk at his 11 assists. Great job distributing the ball, along with 2 steals. Crowder had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Blake Griffin, this is where, he really fell off tonight. 14 points, 8 rebounds. They needed a lot more out of him. He did have 2 steals, which is great, but that's not going to get the job done. And that's why they're out of this tournament and they're going home. Rising Phoenix is also going home with his team. But you know what? His team did put up a good effort. Only a 1-point loss. So you can't be too upset with that. But, yeah, they could have done a little better. Good job, 10 rebounds with Mason Plumlee. In comparison real quick, pretty even all around. Lots of free throws from both teams. Fast break points go to the Magic. But nothing stands out too much, I would say. All in all, a good game. But okay, well, there you have it, folks. That is it. We are done with the second round. we're moving on to the semifinals now, and soon to be finals. So only, I believe, 4 teams remain. 4 teams remain. I think that's it. So this is it. This is the end. We're wrapping it up. Congratulations to Kirby. His team moves on. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.